When I'm setting a table, I usually like to start with the either tablecloth or table runner and then add my centerpiece. If this was actually Thanksgiving Day, I'd probably have fresh flowers on the table. But this year, I decided to do these little pumpkins come from the Van Leerup's Garden Market in Sumner, and I buy a new one every year. And the thing I really like about these is that they put these beautiful tops on them, but then they come right off. And so next year, all I have to do is buy new little pumpkins to put the tops on. And this year, I bought, for the first time, I bought all my little pumpkins at Knutson Farms in Sumner. It is a great pumpkin patch to go to take your kids to and come home with some fun little pumpkins. A rule of thumb when you're doing a centerpiece for any kind of a table is that if you put your arm on the table from your elbow to the top of your fist, the centerpiece should be no taller than that so that you don't obscure the sight lines of anybody at the table. And then once I've got the linens taken care of, or the runner and the centerpiece, I then try to match everything off of that centerpiece. So I'm using a gray, just round placemat, and then I'm putting on top another layer. I'm putting a leaf placemat, and I recommend that everybody has a set of white dishes because they go with everything. And so whether it's Christmas or Easter, white plates always work really, really well. Fork goes on the left, knife goes on the right with the cutting side pointing towards the plate, and then the spoon. And then I made little ring holders for the napkins. I wanted them to match the burlap tablecloth, so I try to tie everything in together. Always have your water glass, and then we have sparkling cider every holiday at our house. And then I always have place settings set for everybody. I put their name on it, and then at Thanksgiving, I write what I'm thankful for about that person. I usually like make homemade caramel corn or homemade caramels or cookies, just something that kind of helps people know that I've been thinking about them. So, and then I decide where everybody sits. We incorporate the adults and the kids all together. I usually set 3 tables to accommodate everybody in our family. But a new tradition we started in our family several years ago after a boss of mine at CareNet told me an idea her family does, is that before everybody leaves the table from eating dinner, we pass around a basket. And in this basket, all the things that need to be done to clean up so you can get to game time or just fun family visiting time, every chore is in here and everybody picks one. And the first year we did it, I thought, oh, how's this gonna work? And it actually became a real fun competition. My brother Mike immediately said, let's set a timer and see how long it takes us. And I don't think, Tom, I'm exaggerating, but I think that it probably took about 15 minutes the first year for us to do everything. Laundry going, from the linens from the table, all the tables and chairs put away, everything done in a really short time, and everybody gets to pitch in and help. Let me show you how this works. Tom, do you want to come over and grab one?
I'll pick one. Rinse and wash the dishes. I get that every year.
So Tom actually came up with all the things that needed to be done and wrote out a list for me, and he's going to post that to the website so that you don't have to think of everything on your own. The wheel's already been invented. So happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.